guys, so I'm back with a quick video, and I just wanted to talk to you about a few fun ideas that I have for making Christmas special for your little ones. Not that you probably need many ideas, but there's just a few ideas that I was shared with and that I find really fun. So what we tend to do is in the countdown towards Christmas, so like say the last 10 days before Christmas, we will put a Christmassy film on every evening. So like Home Alone, It's a Wonderful Life, Christmas Story, Santa Claus, Santa Claus the movie, what else? Love Actually. There's so many. Obviously like the Nativity, and what we do is we save the film called Polar Express, and that is for Christmas Eve, and I'll tell you in a minute why we save that one to Christmas Eve. But what we also do is in the evenings we snuggle up and we watch these Christmassy films, and we get a load of popcorn, or I don't know what you call it, popping corn, or I don't know, we call it popcorn. And we would have that snuggled up whilst watching the film. And the reason we choose popcorn is just because it's a healthier alternative to candy and snacks and, you know, sweets and stuff, and it doesn't get them too hyper before bed, you know, and it keeps them entertained for long periods of time, you know, with them having to like sit there and munch it and everything. So it keeps them entertained whilst they're watching their film, and then tends to wind them down, and then, you know, brush teeth, bed, you're all done kind of thing. So yeah, I also do on Christmas Eve make the kids a hot chocolate. I mean, you can do this, you know, many of the evenings before Christmas, but we tend to save it for Christmas Eve just to make it more special. Otherwise, if kids get it like a couple of, you know, times, they just don't appreciate it so much. And we tend to get the tiny little marshmallows to go on the top as well, and just make it like really special for them. We do open one small gift on Christmas Eve, just something that, say, like one of the in-laws or relatives has given that I know is something small, like some pyjamas or, you know, a book or something, you know, something small, not any of their big main presents. So that's what we do with that. And obviously we do writing the letters to Santa and then posting them. We do make a big deal about, you know, walking down to the post box to post it. Obviously we take the kids to see Santa and stuff like that. Then obviously on the Sunday before Christmas, we always make sure we get to church and, you know, make it all Christmassy for the children. They normally do like a little play or, you know, something for the kids. So we do that. And what else? We obviously, you know, put our decorations up really early in this house, like the 1st of December, sometimes the end of November, depending on how anxious we are to get them up. But we do try and make that like really Christmassy for the children. And I always have like Christmas music playing, and you know, in my car I have Christmas CD, so I have that playing as well. And then these are some like extra ideas that I have on top of putting your cookies out for Santa. We always put cookies out for Santa and a little glass of milk, and then we put some like carrots out for the reindeer. And this new idea I have, which I actually got off Pinterest, and that is to leave something out for the elves as well. So what we do with that is we get some Cheerios, and you can put some icing on them and some little hundreds and thousands or sprinkles or whatever you have, and you make them, and you have perfect elf-sized donuts then. So you can put a little plate out with some elf-sized donuts for the elves. So we do that, and also what we do is we save the film Polar Express till Christmas Eve. And the reason being is what we do is in the film Polar Express, I don't know if you've seen the film, but it's a brilliant film if you haven't seen it. Tom Hanks is brilliant in it. And what the film is about is this train that takes all the children to Lapland to see Santa, and he gives them a toy each. But there's one little boy that doesn't quite believe, and Santa gives him this bell, this like sleigh bell, and he can't hear it ring or jingling because he doesn't believe. And then at the end, when he believes, it jingles and he can hear the ringing of the bell. So what we do is, when that part of the film is happening, I will sneak out of the room, and I have this little box, like a gift box, you know, like a ring-sized box with a bow on it, you know, just one of those gift box. And inside I have one of these bells, and I put it in the box, and then I put it on the doormat inside the door. And then we have this little cushion, and then when you squeeze it, it makes a jingle, like fairy bells twinkling kind of sound. And so my husband can hold that in his hand, quite discreetly, and he can like squeeze it, and it'll make a jingling noise. And we'll do this like throughout the whole period of time. So everyone's like, "Did you hear that? Did you hear that noise?" And we'll do that. And then what I will do as well is I have got this little Santa's bell, and I will get one of the kids to go and check outside if they heard a noise, and I will ring this little bell. And then of course the younger children will go out to see, Santa's coming or he's on his way. And then of course they will see the little present on the doormat which has this bell inside. And of course when they open it, it's a sleigh bell, just the same as the little boy of Polar Express. So we do that, and that's really cute as well. And it just adds to the excitement of the whole, evening. And also what I have is another idea of Pinterest. And basically what you do is you get an empty jar, a clear jar, and you pour in some glitter, and then you snap and pour in the contents of a glow stick, and then you pour it into the jar, shake it, and it looks like little fairies dancing inside the jar. So yeah, these are all just lovely little ideas that I tend to do for the kids to make Christmas special for them. And obviously, we do emphasise the meaning of Christmas to the children, the reason for the season, and just so excited for Jesus' birthday. Anyway guys, I better go, and I will see you all soon. See you later guys, bye!